The next part of Project 5 actually allows you to reuse slides from an already existing presentation. And this is kind of neat because maybe you've used slides from another presentation and think, well, I'd like to reuse one or two or some of those. What you can do for this is I'm back under the Home tab, go to New, and I want to go down to Reuse Slides. And then you can browse over here for the file you want. In this case, I want to browse for file called Hurricanes, which are my data files. So I can open that up, and it will show over here the slides from that presentation that I can use or not use. I'm going to make sure I click my insertion point right after the fourth slide, because what they want me to do is I'm going to add this slide to my presentation. They say at the bottom, check the keep source formatted. So I click on that and it adds it below the slide. Same thing, they want me to add this one with the big hurricane picture on there. I'm not going to directly use the third slide, but I'm going to use it indirectly here for the next part. And what I'm actually going to do, this is kind of neat, I'm going to actually go back, go to File, and I want to open up that hurricane file. Okay, so the hurricane file is open, and I also have my windstorm presentation open. I'm going to go to my hurricane file and click on the third slide down, which is the one I did not copy from in the other one. So what I'm going to do now is go back to my windstorm, and what I want to do is put this graphic above the fifth slide. So what I want to do first is I want to right click on this, and I want to go to Format, Layout, and I want to use the Content with Captions, and that makes it look like the other ones with the push pins. So I want this graphic to appear above the text there. So here's all I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Insert, Screenshot, and go down to Screen Clipping, and it's going to go open the other screen, and now I'm going to highlight what I want to keep, and it puts it in there. Now I may need to crop that, and I am certainly going to crop it down a little bit to get it to the desired specifics of what I want to keep here. And then I can move that graphic up above here, and I can resize it as needed. So that what that does is it shows that you can take something from another presentation or another screen. It doesn't even have to be PowerPoint. It could be the internet or a Word document or something along those lines to do that type of thing. Next thing they want us to do is go to Insert, and we're going to add a footer. We want to include the date and the time, and actually the specifics of this are on page 290. So I'm going to add a date and time, and they tell us a fixed time, and they have that located there. Let's see, slide number and footer, and the footer they want us to put Earth Science 101. And what this will do is on the bottom of all the pages, it'll add the footer text, slide number, and then it'll add a date. Hit Apply to All, and that'll put that at the bottom of your slides. And you can check other slides to make sure that they're there, which they should be. And then they want us to go to the fourth slide and click on this graphic and go under Format and under Picture Effects. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, it's not Picture Effects. It is Artistic Themes, I'm sorry. Artistic Effects. And they want you to choose the film grain, and it looks like a grainy film, which is named appropriately. And then the last thing on this part is go under Display, go to Page Setup, and change your screen size. They want us to change it to 16 by 9, which is kind of a widescreen format, and it'll make the screen wider and spread everything out accordingly, which is a pretty neat looking thing. And depending again where you're presenting this in the room and the format and everything, this may be a better option.